Hey everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. It is Toy Tuesday. Sunday evening, we are live. Going to check out some more cool things from the Highway 36 treasure hunt. Since we are live, we'll give everybody a few seconds to jump on and we will get rolling here shortly. All right, we're going to go ahead and get rolling tonight. Check out some cool stuff I drug home a week and a half ago from the Highway 36 treasure hunt when we went and ran that, which basically Highway 36 runs across the northern part of Kansas, and we went up there and ran part of that. People set up booths and things like that, and so some of it's flea market type stuff, but sometimes every once in a while you'll find some cool stuff. So we got Chris on, and Chris actually said howdy, so that means comments might be possibly working for once. Hopefully. The way things have been going with comments, I never know. So if they pop up, we'll sure see what we can do about it and see what, maybe we can have a discussion tonight about some stuff. So perfect. Dennis is on. He got the oil can. He won on Sunday night chat. Thanks for being on, Dennis. Tim's on with us. Hey, Tim. Comments are working. Holy cow, it's amazing. Technology is cooperating for once. So obviously, my week's been bananas. We're getting set up and getting ready to roll for the F&E Collector Auto Auction this weekend. We got Kevin on. Hey, Kevin. Lots of stuff going on. Got the podium set up, getting chairs set up, and we got a whole bunch of cars that are going to be coming in this week. So I've obviously been swamped with that. Didn't want to miss you guys tonight, so we're going to bring you some cool stuff. Tomorrow night, on the regular episode, I'm going to try to start shooting some of the cars that are starting to roll in for the auction, give you a sample of what's coming up there, and hopefully you can be out here with us Saturday at the F&E Collector Auto Auction. So anyway, let's get into Toy Tuesday tonight, and then we will talk about it a little bit more a little bit later. We got blue thumbs too. We got comments and blue thumbs. Holy cow, I think technology is going to work tonight for once. So here we go. We'll start off here with a couple of issues of Cars and Parts. These are from 1975. Found these on the treasure hunt. You know, some of this stuff is kind of cool. It's obviously a whole different world, you know, from what we know today as the old car market versus what was back then. 1926 Gardner, 1933 Lagonda. I don't even know what those cars are. You know, back in those days, a lot of that earlier stuff is what was old cars. You know, cars from the 30s and the 70s were 40 years old. So it's something different. What's really cool is to look at the classified ads in these old magazines. We'll see if we can find a few of them in here. Here's some Fords. And just to see what, you know, cars were priced at, things like that. And it's so neat and such a look back in time. You know, some of the reproduction parts that they were doing back in that era. You got to remember, 1975, you know, that's, you know, the muscle car era would just ended. But you look at some of this stuff, you know, 1964 Lincoln convertible, all black 4-door convertible, and loaded with everything, $28.50 or best offer. You know, just absolutely crazy to think about when, you know, those cars today are bringing 60, 80,000. You know, it's just amazing to look back in time. You know, 1955 Ford Crown Victoria, $1,675. So there, and you know, this just goes on and on when you start going through these old magazines, and so much cool stuff and so much neat stuff in them that it's just a cool glimpse back in time. You know, definitely the woulda, coulda, shoulda type thing, but very interesting, very neat to look at, and very interesting to study. Just, if nothing else, it's great conversation stuff. So it's really cool stuff. So that's why I like to pick some of those up. I've got hundreds and hundreds of old magazines. Didn't have any Cars and Parts like this, so. But neat stuff there. Chris says his feed is in and out, so maybe we do still have some technical difficulties coming in. Hopefully, for the most part, things are working. But we'll keep rolling with it, and we'll see what happens. Another little cool toy piece we found. My daughter found this, just kind of a little tin figure. Back in the days when your action figures weren't plastic, this thing's actually painted metal. So kind of a look back in time to prior to plastic action figures with all kinds of moving parts. You got a flat piece of metal that was painted on. Picked up some cans. It's kind of some different cans. This is one that we didn't have. Sinpico super refined oil from the Central Petroleum Company in Cleveland, Ohio. Got a little surface rust on it, but kind of a different can. Safe, sure lubrication for trucks, tractors, and other heavy-duty equipment. So something kind of different there. This is kind of a different can. It's a triangle can. And it is a polish, cedar mop polish. So really kind of a different, unique can, not necessarily automotive, but cleans, dusts, and polishes. Dave says his feed is good, so hopefully it's rolling. Jim actually subscribed to Cars and Parts back then, so probably kind of a flashback for Jim, definitely seeing those. Another can we got actually has the tester in it, AC PCV tester. Lots of blue thumbs tonight. Appreciate those. Always good to see those. Hopefully that means you guys are enjoying it and having fun with me. So this was actually a tin can. It does still have the tester in it. Hasn't been used in a day or three, but kind of a neat piece. Obviously being AC, always good to have. Good shape. It'll clean up pretty nice and polish up good. Picked up some cool accessory pieces. These are old wind deflectors. They went up by your vent windows, back when cars had vent windows. And these are plastic, brand new in the box. They're both yellow, and these would clamp on into kind of an extra wind deflector. This set actually had some extra trim on them to dress them up. These are both brand new sets in the boxes, so that's always kind of some cool stuff to come up with too. The K-Star Hurricane air and rain deflector. So this one was the Rouse Cool Air something. That part of that box is wiped out. So Kevin likes them. That's cool. Glad you guys are enjoying this stuff. It is fun to do. Like I keep telling you, I'm the lucky guy that gets to sit here and hang out with you. But you guys being on here is what makes it fun. Next piece I got, super cool. That definitely kind of a flashback in time. It is a display piece. But it is a display piece for the world famous deflector shield. They still make these now. They're obviously contoured to fit cars. This is old school. This is back when it stood straight up in front of your car. It's screwed to the front, and it literally stood straight up about 6 inches. This one's kind of dusty. It's been in storage, but it's going to clean up great. And just had to have it just for the... everybody remembers the deflector shields. The big stand straight up, screw it to the front, almost gaudy looking deflector shield. And this was the display deflector shield that went on the display of deflector shields. So I was really kind of excited to find it. It's kind of corny, but it is cool. It is definitely automotive history and a piece of what we do. It's why we're here, and it's why we like cars. So definitely a piece of memorabilia, advertising display memorabilia that you don't see every day. The original deflector shield store display piece. So, one more cool piece to show you tonight. We'll bail off of here. This might look familiar. I picked up a Sun Manufacturing Company motor tester. Now, you might be saying, hey, that kind of looks familiar. I thought I saw one of those. You probably did, because I now have two. Had one, now have two. Found another one, super cool piece. Couldn't pass it up. I would imagine I will probably end up selling one of them at some point. But like I said, they're just too cool to pass up. Whether you could ever use them again or not, who cares? But talk about a great display piece to put next to your car in the shop, just to sit there and look neat. This is kind of about the same shape as the first one. A lot of the leads are still here, still on it. They both still have the heavy cast aluminum trays with the Sun Manufacturing Company. Made in the USA. They both still have that. So basically, other than, one's got a little better chrome than the other one, but still very comparable on conditions and just neat pieces. So I figured when I showed you the first one, everybody's going to say, hey, we've already looked at that. Well, we have. We looked at the other one, but I now have two. So that's what I've got for tonight. It's kind of some different pieces. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's nice that comments are working tonight. It's a lot better when we can all talk about it, have a conversation about things. I always appreciate the blue thumbs and the hearts. I've seen a ton of those tonight. And maybe that's because the feed's working. So it's some neat stuff, some different stuff. And that's what we're here for. Toys, memorabilia, anything automotive related, you know, that's kind of different that we like to check out. So Chris is interested in some of the wing deflectors. I probably will sell at least one set of those. I haven't decided yet, but you can give me a call on that. Probably next week's going to be better because obviously with the collector auto auction this weekend, my schedule is beyond bananas. And of course, the week of the auction is when the computer decides to blow up and sell, and tons of parts sell, which is good, except I've got to get it all out now in the meantime. So still seeing blue thumbs. Always appreciate that. That's great. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out the F&E Collector Auto Auction. If you can't be here this weekend, you can always bid online if you see something on the docket that you're interested in. FEClassicCarAuction.com. Still have consignments coming in constantly. Had I think 8 more listed yesterday. Had 3 or 4 more listed today. Had some more phone calls for some guys that are going to consign tonight, and hopefully have them up on the website tomorrow. So lots and lots and lots and lots of things going on this week for me. So tomorrow night we'll probably try to bring you some of the cars from the auction that are coming in, and give you a little glimpse of what's getting ready to happen out there. Like I said, if you can get her Saturday, swing by. It's a great time out at the expo grounds in Great Bend, Kansas. We'll have a lot of cars. The barbecue vendor, the beer garden will be open. We'll start with memorabilia. It's going to be a good day. So as always, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with me. We had a good crowd on tonight. Comments are working. It's, you know, we've got a good community going here of car guys and gearheads that like to get together and hang out and check this stuff out. So like I keep telling you, I'm just the lucky one that gets to sit here and hang out with y'all. But it's great when I get the comments to know you guys are on and we all get to have a conversation. And some people can help others out just even through the comments as we talk about them. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night on the regular episode, and probably bring you some stuff from the auction Friday night also. That's obviously where I'm going to be. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you soon.